in her piggy bank altogether? Well, let's draw a picture to help us understand this problem. Let's start with the first chunk. Tamika has 12 pennies and 2 quarters in her new piggy bank. Is there something we can draw there?
Now, instead of actually drawing a piggy bank that we put our coins in, what can we draw to represent our piggy bank? Marcus, what will you draw? Someone's unmuted. Marcus, what will you draw to represent your piggy bank?
I would draw like a box. So then I could put circles in it.
Okay, so Marcus will draw a box like we did in our last problem. It could also be a bigger circle. It doesn't matter exactly what you draw to represent your piggy bank, as long as we know. Okay?
Here is. We can draw 12 pennies and 2 quarters. It says in her new piggy bank. I'm not going to draw a big piggy bank. I'm just going to draw the 12 pennies and 2 quarters. How can we draw 12 pennies?
So we actually don't need our coins this time because we don't have that many pennies. We didn't ask you to bring that many. But instead of drawing a piggy bank or something to represent our new piggy bank, we're just going to draw our 12 pennies. So can someone remind me how much a penny is worth? Elena, how much is a penny?
1 cent.
All right, thank you, Elena. So how many pennies are we drawing, Alor?
12 pennies.
Okay, so we're drawing 12 pennies. Elena just told us it was worth 1 cent. So we're going to draw that on our notebooks right now.
We can use a 1, the circle. I'm going to draw 12 pennies. You draw 12 pennies too. I'm going to use some 5 groups.
1,
6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10. And I need 2 more. 11, 12. There's 12 pennies and then 2 quarters.
So finish drawing your pennies, and then now we have 2 quarters in the piggy bank as well. So Joshua, can you remind me how much a quarter is worth?
Quarters.
How much a quarter worth is 25 cents.
So quarters worth 25 cents. So in our piggy bank, we have 2 quarters. So make sure you draw that on your paper as well.
Then we don't do the next box with these 2.
So Alor, can you unmute yourself? Yourself?
I'm going to draw my 2 quarters. These are 25 cents. So this is what she had in her piggy bank. And then now let's read the next part. She puts in 4 nickels, 1 dime, and 4 more pennies. What do we need to do with this next part? What do we need to draw?
So I'm gonna have you draw the next part on your own. Just so she has put in 4 nickels, 1 dime, and 4 pennies. Just to remind us all, how much are nickels, Ariella? How much is a nickel worth?
5.
5 cents. So you could draw 4 nickels that are worth 5 cents. How much is a dime worth, Shaked? How much is a dime?
10 cents.
Yep, 10 cents. So you have 1 dime that's worth 10 cents. And we have 4 more pennies. And how many is pennies worth? Brianna, how much is a penny?
How many
How much is a penny worth?
pennies worth 5 5 cents.
Elena, can you remind us how much a penny is worth? How much is a penny, Elena? Can you remind us?
1 cent.
So Brianna, how much is a penny worth?
Penny worth 1 cent.
Good. So we're gonna draw in our piggy bank. So we draw 4 more nickels, 1 dime, and 4 more pennies. Once you're done drawing that, put that on your screen so I can see your work. I'm looking at screens right now. Let's see.
Good job, Sophie.
Sarah, we're drawing our notebooks.
Austin, are you done?
Done with what? The counting?
So Austin, we're drawing the second part of the problem. So we drew the first part already. Now she put in 4 nickels, 1 dime, and 4 more pennies. So we're drawing that in our paper right now.
Can you mute yourself, please, Austin?
Josh, are you done?
Carmen, done?
Can I see your paper?
Let me see, Carmen. Okay, thank you. Ariella, hold it up again, Ariella. Okay, thank you very much.
All right.
We need to draw 4 nickels, 1 dime, and 4 more pennies. That's going to go in her piggy bank. I'm going to draw it over here next to it so that we can see the first part that was in there and the next part that we're adding to it. 4 nickels, each of those are worth 5 cents. So 4 of those. 1 dime, that's 10 cents. And then 4 more pennies. It's 1 apiece. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, is there anything else we need to draw? The next part says, how much money does Tamika have in her piggy bank altogether? Is there something to draw there? No, we haven't.
All right, so now we're finished drawing the information that we need. So next part, we need to write our number sentence that represents how much coins she has. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split it in half just so I know where to stop counting. So my first part of the problem, I need to count how much coins I have. And just a reminder, so in order for us to count how much we have, it's always easier to start with the bigger coins. So if we know that our biggest coins is 25 and 25, we need to know how much these are together. So what's 25 plus 25? So when we have 2 quarters, we're always gonna put 25 plus 25. And can Ariella help me out? Looking at our ones place, what's 5 plus 5?
I am Robot Yoni. Okay, I need to go to the quiet room. Wait.
Okay, well, while you go, Ariella, mute yourself. I'm asking to ask Elise instead. Elise, 5 plus 5. Unmute yourself. So we're adding our 2 quarters together. So what's 5 plus 5?
5 plus 5 is 10.
And then we're going to carry our 10 here. So if we have 2 plus 2 plus 1, Elise?
2, it's 5.
5. So whenever we have 2 quarters, we're always going to have 50 cents. So it's always 25 and 50. So if we have 25 and 50, and then we have our ones left over, and our pennies left over, we could keep counting. So 25, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. So I'm going to write 62 cents down here so that I remember how much there is.
Elise, mute yourself, honey.
Now I'm having all of you to count the next part on your own. Giving you a minute to do that and write how much cents there are on the bottom of your paper.
Austin, let's do that. We're sitting up. Let's go.
I wrote it.
While you count how much is in the second part, we're also going to figure out how much money does Samika have in her piggy bank all together.
Second part. The second part is 34.
Austin, I didn't ask anyone yet. Once you figure out the second part, we're going to figure out how much money does Samika have in her piggy bank all together. So write your number sentence, that solves our problem. Right, good job, Alor. Your work is really neat. Sarah, we're working on our math right now. Put the tablet down. Sarah.
Joyce, you done?
Yeah, I am done.
Okay.
I'm
Thank
done.
you. Thank you for showing. Thank you, Joyce. Mute yourself.
All right, so Sarah, how much is in this part of our piggy bank? So go ahead and unmute yourself. Sarah, how much is there in our piggy bank right now? In this part. So go ahead and unmute yourself. How much is in this part? So if we count from here, 5, what's 5 more than 5?
15.
5 plus 5 is what?
10.
Okay, then 10 plus 5 is?
15.
5, 10, 15. 15 plus 5?
20.
20, good. So we're done with our nickel. So 20 plus 10? 20 plus 10, Sarah?
30.
Good, 30. Now we're going to count by our ones, our pennies. So 30, what's plus 1?
31.
31.
32. 33. 34.
So how many coins is in our second part? We just said it.
34.
34 cents. Thank you, Sarah. Good job. Now, if we want to figure out how much coins we have all together in our piggy bank, what are we doing with these two numbers? Elena.
Yeah.
What are we doing with these two, with our coins? Are we adding it or subtracting it?
Adding.
Yep, so we're figuring out how much they're all together, so we're adding it.